Hey everybody, this is Amy, Editor-in-Chief with Game Skinny, and I am here in the Lichdom Battlemage press room speaking with Tim Lindsey. Tim, thank you so much for making time for us today. This is a really interesting game. It's like a love song to the mage players out there. And it seems like, you guys have really come out of nowhere with a very strong game offering. Tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. It is a unmitigated badass mage experience. What we have done is we're all mage players with every RPG that comes out, and we all sat down 2 years ago and said, I'm always left, a little bit wanting in other games. So I would like an experience where you craft the spells, build them to suit your play style, and you are not a cloth-wearing glass cannon. Instead, you build your shields the way you want them to be built, you build your spells the way you want them to be built, and then you go kick ass using magics the way you've always wanted to.
Fantastic. Yeah, you mentioned that you guys have been working on the game for about 2 years. In speaking to some of your developers, it sounds like you guys come from a very interesting background as a company, and as a result have a really solid development pipeline. Tell us a little bit about where Xaviant has come from.
Absolutely. It is an awesome story. So Michael McMain is the CEO and founder of Xaviant. He's a crazy successful software developer from other pieces of software, other industries. About 4 or 5 years ago, he decided he wanted to build a video game company. He is a passionate gamer, and he spent the first couple of years prototyping, sort of slowly building up a team and trying out different engines. About 2 years ago, he approached me. We had dinner one night and sat down and said, you know what? I think the two of us can build an unmitigated badass mage experience. We can do this. And so from that point, we started working on Battlemage, and we have had the fortune to pull in some fantastic developers, seasoned developers from all over the industry because of, I think because of our concept. It's pure and it's fun.
So watching the playstyle, it looks like you have a lot more flexibility here than you do as a standard mage. You're able to kite, but you're also able to get in there and have some really close, like almost hand-to-hand style tactics. Do you think that other players who maybe don't normally gravitate towards a mage might also find that this game really appeals?
Well, before this show, I would have said, we believe so. As of this show, I can say I know so. We have had a lot of folks at the demo station saying, I don't always play a mage. Mage isn't really my thing, but holy crap, this is fun.
And what are you hearing from the people who do normally play mage?
Oh, they feel like somebody's finally paying attention. I've heard over and over again, thank you for finally making this, thank you. I don't want to feel like I'm balanced against a guy with a sword and shield. I want to have a game that caters to just my creative, clever use of magic. So lots of happy people there.
Excellent. So obviously this is running on PC right now. Is this your main platform? Do you have any plan to go to console?
This is absolutely our main platform.
And this will be...
With that said, we do have full controller support. The UI, the combat mechanics have all been tailored around a very accessible sort of setup, and that includes controller.
Fantastic. So you guys are available now for early access on Steam, correct?
Absolutely.
When can we expect access to the full game?
So full game is August 26th. What we've done with early access is that we decided to release 2 builds prior to going alpha. Gives us over 10 weeks to get the community in the game, giving us ideas, looking at the rough spots and the beautiful spots and telling us where, we might not, where we can improve on making the mage feel like what they've always wanted. So we have a strong playtesting background and sort of philosophy to everything we do. So early access just made sense for us to get the community in, not as beta testers, but as co-developers. And then later on we'll go into alpha, beta, and become a more traditional get-it-done shop.
Yeah, I will say, in speaking to the engineers, it sounded like your early access was really about getting feedback and improving the game, not really about a marketing move or building some kind of buzz, and that's really interesting. That's a great move to see a company making.
from the beginning, we have always been, I mean, even after our first 3 months of development, we took our teeny little level and our tiny combat mechanics, took it to a trade show called Siege in Atlanta, had 100 people play it. And every single release, we've tried to repeat doing that because we feel like we're a service game company, and we like to, the game is better today because of all the different groups of people that have had their hands on it.
Fantastic. What do you think has changed the most from early development to where the game is today?
Well, that's an easy one, actually. So our movement mechanics, including the dodge and the dodge nova that we've set up, that was something that wasn't included in our first 3 months. You know, like a year and a half ago, we did not have that feature, nor were we even thinking about it. It was all about casting. Ooh, better AoEs. And coming out of Siege, it was clear that people enjoyed the mage concept, but felt like they didn't want to sacrifice any movement abilities that they might have had from other first-person shooters. And so we have iterated like crazy on that mechanic, making all of the encounters, all the maps, everything work so that you are agile. You are able to really position yourself how you want to in gameplay.
Fantastic. Well, it looks like a very strong game right out of the gate. We can't wait to see more of it. Any parting words for the audience?
Well, just hop in and feel like a badass mage.
Great, thank you so much. Well, this has been Amy with Game Skinny speaking to Tim from Lichdom Battlemage, coming out from Xaviant in August, but it's available now for early access. Thank you so much.